personal growth. But keep remember, you are now inside the code of conduct of Toastmaster meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and that it may not be possible to pause the recording. Please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of meeting will result in removal from the meeting without any warning. Please ensure that your noise making device like phone and either switch off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibility on religion, sex, and politics in speeches. As far as possible, please keep your video on, audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind audience for others you would like to have for yourself. Now for, now for our role players, Toastmaster of the day, Table Topic Master, and Journal Evaluator. Please ensure that a smart audio and video check before hand over the respective role players. Role player, please rename yourself as a role player, your name turning underscore, your name turning point Toastmaster. For Owen members, may omit the club name. Place yourself with the role of timer. Our timer will use background change or screen sharing to indicate time using one of three cards. Green card means you have reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates it's good time to start concluding. A red speech, you have 30 seconds more or you will be disqualifying. Individual session timing will be explained in due time. A few reminders, we encourage you to use Zoom emotions to encourage our role players. Smile, slap, heart, smile, clap, sorry, smile, clap, heart, whatever fits the moment. Show some love on your screen, please. We sincerely request you not to send chat message to everyone to the speaker on stage. Please rename your chatting all together and focus on the speaker. Just a quick reminder, please stay on mute until specifically request to unmute. Polls will be launched after each session and they will be closed after 30 seconds. One last thing before we begin, let's show our presiding officer a warm welcome, reaction on, camera on, big smile please. Now I would like to introduce our presiding officer for today, Toastmaster Anand.
Hi, Vivek.
Hello Anand.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, would you believe it was his first time address as Sergeant at Arms? He was ready, he prepared, he performed, and now is the time for us to praise him. Let's do that. If you're joining a Toastmasters meeting for the first time, and if I can give you our introduction, what we are as a platform in one-liner, that will be the mission statement itself, or rather a simplified version. We are a community who praises each other, who helps each other grow. How do we do that? You will get to know over the course of this meeting. So do stay till the very end. I have a few announcements as the past now, but I would still like to call myself outgoing president because the club is going to be now in better hands. So there is no one who is more happier than me. So ladies and gentlemen, a few announcements that swells my chest with pride to announce this. Turning Point Toastmasters is now 21 members strong club, which has achieved the distinguished club status in the past term by June 30th. So let's have a round of applause. That's not it. We are the club which has in the past District 41 produced the district table topics champion. And we are the club which has produced the other champion for international speech contest as well. Now the contest season may be underway, but our preparation for the next year begins with this first meeting itself. How? Everyone who plays a role, delivers a speech, participates in a table topic, or maybe delivers an evaluation, that's very well maybe the starting point for the practice in this season's contest. Our district has changed. We are now part of the newly formed District 224. This district does not have Nepal like the last time. This district spans from the entire northern India, UP, Rajasthan, Gujarat, NCR including. Do you understand now the span of the entire district? It fits probably what, 5 or 6 IPL teams? Yeah. So we are a large district, as has been the case, and we have a thick competition. However, we have more opportunities to visit, travel each other's clubs this year. So Turning Point Toastmaster specifically has been renowned for being a club where members from all across India, or at times visiting Toastmasters from abroad, keep joining. Today, we have a few of them, guest and external Toastmasters, in this very meeting itself. However, whenever you can join a meeting in the city where you live or around or where you are visiting nearby, and if you happen to have some time, extra time at your hands to join a physical meeting or an online meeting somewhere, do make it a point to be there. Tell them that you are a member of Turning Point Toastmasters and spread our network. Let's spread our network with the guest appearing in today's meeting. I'll start by the incoming president for Fidelity Club B, Toastmaster Anuradha Chauhan, our good friend. Anuradha, a quick introduction about you, if you are there available. Which city are you from, and what are your expectations from this meeting today?
Hi everyone. So I have a total industry experience of 15 years, currently residing in Delhi, and I'm mother of 2 girls. Taking care of them is my hobby. In my work profile, I'm an engineering manager taking care of the day-to-day innovations that we do in Fidelity. And as part of my Toastmasters journey, it's been 2 years. We have onboarded 2 Fidelity clubs. It was a quite exciting journey from learning the management of these 2 clubs as well as improving my communication skills, working closely with Anand, Rishi, Utkarsh, and our district leaders. And I think my focus in next 1 year would be to improve and to upskill all the club members that we have as part of Fidelity Toastmasters Club B. And I've
And
started
together
my
we will.
journey. Yeah, and I've started my homework on how well I'm going to do that.
And you have come to the right place, Anuradha. Do stay till the very end. I understand you may be occupied in parallel as well, but do make it a point to speak in table topics and provide us your feedback towards the very end.
Sure, Anand. Thank
Now,
you for giving me opportunity to be part of this meeting.
most welcome. Now, Anuradha is taking over the reins from someone who is now no longer a part of Fidelity. He has rather joined Turning Point Toastmasters. So the outgoing president of the same club, but now the incoming area director, one of the area directors of the District 224, now our member, will not invite him to introduce himself because he is now part of our club only. But let's celebrate Toastmaster Jaspreet Sahni's elevation to area directorship. We have Aarti Kabra over here. Aarti, let us know if it is your first time and are you a Toastmaster?
No, sir, this is totally my first time, the first time experience about the Toastmaster. I just know that this platform is about the communication and public speaking, but not much details. I'm not very aware about it. I got the link through searching online platforms for um, kind of public speaking and all that, and through that I got to know about this name.
Fantastic, Aarti. All you need to do is remove the noises or distractions around, sit with complete focused mind, give it a shot for the next 1.5 hours or so. Give it a shot, be dedicatedly involved with maybe video on. There is a section specifically for guests where they also can speak on a random topic assigned on the spot for 1 to 2 minutes. This meeting is being live streamed on YouTube. So later on, you can also check for your body language, your visuals, your vocals, the exact message that you delivered. How well did you deliver? How well can you improve? And this meeting is the turning point for that journey. So do stay till the very end and do participate.
Sure. Thank you. I'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been part of four, or this is now being fifth district in my last 15 years as Toastmaster. I have lived in around 7 states of India as being a Toastmaster. And I can say for absolute certainty that when it comes to the most committed Toastmaster, this title, I can bet my life. I can bet an arm and a limb for this gentleman's name, who is going to be the incoming president and the Toastmaster of today's evening with a theme around commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mentor of mentors and in a few parlance, tormentors for some. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the person who is the reason for many of us to have a favorable impression of Toastmasters. We compare our journey with him at times, and we get inspired every time he takes the stage. Today being no exception, let's bring him on the stage. Toastmaster, or triple distinguished Toastmaster, Rupinder Singh. 2 or 3, he will have to say.
Twice.
Rupinder, let's have a quick audio video check. How would you like to be spotlighted?
I'm okay like this. Am I audible, visible?
Yes, you are. Show is all yours. Break a leg.
Thank you so very much. Let's have a round of applause for our presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Anant Katyaini. No less a legend himself, the veteran of contests and of district officers, someone obsessed with quality, someone obsessed with process. I often say that wherever you are working or whichever team you are leading, there is a very simple formula to have a team that exceeds expectations. And that formula is you put your people first, then comes your process, and finally comes your profit. Now, I know that it sounds very counterintuitive. Since most of startups, we go for profit first. In Toastmasters, we put people first. So much so that as a president, the power I wield lies in the members I serve. So it is the members that come first, and based on their will I be able to run the club. So if you're thinking that I can utilize club funds to go buy myself an iPhone, I will not, for two reasons. Number one, I'm not allowed to do that because the club members will not allow me to do that. And number two, I hate iPhones. So with that joke, I'm going to start with our theme. I hope that was a joke to you all. I'm going to start with our theme. Welcome to Turning Point Toastmasters, meeting number 67 into 7, which is 469. Yes, I'm obsessed with the number 7. It is my privilege to serve as your Toastmaster of the day. And our theme for this evening is commitment, the discipline of getting things done. Where did I get this idea? First of all, commitment, very important. The second one, the sentence, the discipline of getting things done, comes from a famous book by Larry Bossidy and Ram Charan. The book is titled Execution, the Discipline of Getting Things Done. If you haven't read it, I strongly urge you to get that book and read it. It might be outdated, but it very well explains why a person at the top needs to relate to the person who's doing the simplest job possible. Why a CEO must learn what their frontline workers are doing. Why Jeff Bezos occasionally takes calls because he wants to know how his customers are doing. Well, this title comes from that particular book. When we hear the word commitment, we often think about motivation. Problem is, commitment is not motivation. Motivation says, I will do it when I feel like it. Commitment says, I will do it because I said I would. For example, an alarm rings at 5 o'clock. The athlete wakes up. A student opens a book to study. A founder or an entrepreneur takes another call. A speaker prepares for one more speech. The Toastmaster attends one more meeting. Not because it is easy or convenient, but because each one of those people made a commitment. As Vince Lombardi once famously said, the quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence. Every achievement we admire is built upon countless small acts of commitment that nobody notices. Tonight, as we participate in this meeting, I want each one of you to reflect on a simple question. What commitment did I make to myself that deserved renewed attention? Maybe it is a commitment to learning, to a healthy lifestyle, or to family, leadership, personal growth. And perhaps for all of us here, it is our commitment to becoming better communicators, better leaders, and better people. Communication, leadership, people. People, process, profits. Notice anything about them? They come in, they come in, they come in threes. Why am I talking about threes? Because of two reasons. One, human beings tend to remember things best in threes, which is why you have in the Hindu culture Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, which is why we say that any Tom, Dick, or Harry can do that. Which is why we say Om Jai Jagdish. Which is why we say ethos, logos, pathos. And I could go on and on. But the reason that I am pushing towards three is that we have three sections to a Toastmasters meeting. The first section is called the prepared speeches, where we have one prepared speaker. They will come on stage and they will deliver their speech. They will be evaluated by a speech evaluator. The second section, it is the fun part. This is where you are put on the spot, given a topic, and you have to speak on it for 1 to 2 minutes. And that is the table topics master. And we are very fortunate that our table topics master today, Komal, has kindly agreed to join us from Eloquent Toastmasters Club. Let's have a huge round of applause for that. But perhaps with due respect to the table topics master and the prepared speaker, the most important part of a Toastmasters meeting, the one that really connects to excellence and by extension commitment, is the general evaluation section. Our general evaluator today is a returning Toastmaster, a past sergeant at arms, and a very eloquent speaker, and someone with whom I had the pleasure of meeting at Oration this year. She had no reason to come. She wasn't a member. But it is a testament to her commitment that she decided to show up. And it is our good fortune that she decided to join us back. Please welcome the returning, the awesome soon to be distinguished Toastmaster Pooja Kushwaha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rupinder. Am I audible and visible?
You are incredible. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. So, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. How are you all?
Ek number.
Great. So, after so many days, I'm back. And I think it's the first meeting after so many days I'm started speaking. So, as a general evaluator, my role is to evaluate the entire meeting, like how it's going on and every role player. And I'm not gonna do this alone. I have a team of people who are gonna do with me. And evaluation is very important part of while we are speaking. And here we evaluate not only the the whatever good part you have done, and we'll give you some challenges or some feedback which you can work on and you can improve in next section or next meeting. So we have three role player who are gonna work with me as a team member and who are evaluate your speaking in an entire meeting. And the first one is timer. So I would like to call our presiding officer, timer, who is playing the timer role today, Toastmaster Anand Katyani. So
I have a good
please
news.
come on the stage.
I have a good news. So Renu, who was scheduled to play the role of timer earlier but had a medical emergency, she is now here. She is all set. Her camera is not working, but I think that will not stop her from performing her role. So we can invite Renu.
Okay, so Toastmaster Renu, please come on the stage and explain your role.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Hello,
Yes, Renu. Yes, Renu.
I'm Renu, and I'm a timer of today's meeting. My role is to maintain our time and take every details of every timing of speeches. I will show you three cards: red, green, yellow. Yellow card means that you will on the time, and yellow sorry green card means that you are on the time. Yellow card indicates that this is the time to wrap your speech, and at last the red card, which indicates it is the time to close your speech. That's all from my side.
As
Thank
Master Renu, may I invite you to just display the cards once so that audience can get a fair glimpse?
Sure.
While you do that, please proceed, Pooja, with the next role player.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see the timing signals.
Okay, this is the green card. I'll show the green card when sorry, for prepared speeches. This green card timing will be 5 to 6 minutes. At 5 minute, I'll show you the green card, and at 6 minute, I'll show you the yellow card, and at 7 minute, I'll show you the red card. And for the speech evaluation, the timing will be 3 to 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes yellow or green card, 2.5 minutes for yellow card, and at 3 minutes I'll show you the red card. And for the table topics, I'll show you the red card at 1 minute, green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minute, and red card at 2 minutes. and I'll give you, and I also give you 30 seconds extra as a grace time. So thank you. That's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Renu, for explaining your role. And now we have second role player of our team is AHA Counter. So I would love to call Ashmit Kaur, Toastmaster Ashmit Kaur on the stage. Please, Ashmit, come on the stage and explain your role.
Okay, so hi everyone. It's very nice to connect with you all today.
Ashmit, your voice is very low. Would you want to speak closer to camera?
Okay, is it better now?
Are you using an earphone?
Yeah, I'm using an earphone.
Try removing the earphone and speak directly to the device.
Hello. Is it better now?
Pooja, you tell.
Barely
No,
better.
we are
Ashmit,
not.
you'll have to come closer to the microphone or something.
Hello. Is it better now? Hello.
No,
Low,
earlier
it's
was
low.
better. Do one thing, you figure it out. Your microphone volume seems to be low when you connect. It's not the system volume. Just check in the system. While Pooja will introduce for your role, and by the time your report comes, you set up your audio till then.
Okay, so role of AHA Counter is to finding out the crush word and filler words in the sentences so that we can speak well. So Ashmit will evaluate all the crutch word and all the filler words during the speeches and during the during entire meeting, and she will submit report at the end. And now I would love to call the third member of the team, and there is no nomination. So I would love to call the on-floor nomination for the grammarian role. If anyone would love to play. Anyone?
Jaspreet, would you want to do grammarian? Jaspreet Sahani?
We have Jaspreet, Animesh.
I can pick the grammarian role.
Perfect.
It's Anuradha.
Anuradha is a grammarian then.
Okay, so Toastmaster Anuradha is playing the role of grammarian. So please come on the stage and explain your role, Toastmaster Anuradha. Over to you.
Yeah, hi everyone. So as a grammarian, my role today would be to observe any grammarian mistakes that we are doing as part of our speeches, any good sentences, phrases that we are using in our speeches. Also, I'll be observing the right usage of words and phrases in our speeches. And I'll share my report at the end of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anuradha. So this is all about my team. So we are just keeping an eye on everyone and entire meeting. So please, everyone, you are under surveillance. So we will get back to you at the end of the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster and Presiding Officer Anant.
So I will invite back the OG, the current president and the Toastmaster of the day, Rupinder Singh, back on stage.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so much for having me over here. Let's have a round of applause for our general evaluator for that wonderfully conducted general evaluation introduction session. And you did see commitment out there, didn't you? I mean, sometimes commitment is not noticeable. Maybe commitment is like, I am going to push this role. I don't care if anybody else is here. Just to give you an example, At Turning Point Toastmasters, at some level, at some point, a sick old man, not a Sikh old man, but a sick old man decided that our meetings will begin at 7 or 7 o'clock is not going to happen. And we have followed the advice of that sick old man till this date. We might be into our 469th meeting, but here is a statistic for you. Only 3 meetings out of 469, only 3 meetings have not started on or before 7 o'clock. Only 3 meetings. It is a legacy that makes me proud because a meeting begun in time and that ends in time gives a wholesome experience. Before I invite our prepared speaker, I would like to welcome a returning member, Toastmaster Aishwarya Goyal. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. Welcome, Aishwarya. If you could unmute yourself and tell us how you found us and why you found us and what are you doing these days and why are you doing whatever you are doing these days?
Thanks, Rupinder. Thank you, everyone. It's really good to see all family. Okay, and I was just scrolling through YouTube. I just got home. I am working now in Gurgaon. Last, I was a member. I was a student. Then I was pursuing MBA, and I'm very thankful to Toastmasters. It really helped me, clearing my interviews, and I think made me a better orator then, and it's still helping me out. And right now, I am working as a director marketing here, a company called Pi. It's a startup based out of Gurgaon, and some credit of the success also goes to Toastmasters. Yeah, and I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I just found out a live meeting, and I couldn't resist myself. I had a meeting, but I postponed it, and I saw Rupinder, I saw Anant, and I was like, I need to get in. So that's how I get in.
Well, I'm pretty sure Anant will be glad, but I'm surprised that I'm still a motivation for people to join. Thank you so very much for joining,
Anytime.
Aishwarya. I Let's begin with our first section of the meeting, which is the prepared speeches. Commitment is not measured by the promises we make, but by the actions we repeatedly take. Every prepared speech you hear represents hours of thinking, writing, practicing, and refining. The speeches are proof that growth begins with a commitment to step outside our comfort zones. I personally have experienced this because when I was preparing for my international speech contest back in 2018, I rewrote my speech 196 times. Let that sink in. 196, which is 196 times. And if you thought that was too much, let me tell you that it wasn't. It got me only through to the semifinals. It did not get me through to the finals. And today, as I stand on the cusp of yet another semifinal, I hope that all those years of commitment comes through. I pray that all those years of commitment comes through. With that, I would like to introduce our speaker for today, Toastmaster Hussain. But before I introduce him, I would like to introduce his speech evaluator. His speech evaluator today is Toastmaster Vivek. Toastmaster Vivek, if you could read out the speech objectives, the speech
Yeah,
title. Thank you.
yes, thank you, Rupender. And thank you. So today's speaker, Toastmaster Hussein, is presenting his project from Pathway Writing Speech with Purpose. The purpose of this project is simple. Write a speech with a clear goal and deliver it in a well-organized way. Hussein's speech is titled My Job Experience from Basic to Advanced Journey. And his purpose is to encourage everyone, showing that failure is the base of success. So speech length should be 5 to 7 minutes. Please give him a full attention. All the best, Hussein.
Okay, let's have Toastmaster Hussain spotlighted. Toastmaster Hussain, let's do a very quick audio video check.
Am I audible and visible?
You're audible and you are visible. Uh, Toastmaster Hussain, my career journey, Toastmaster Hussain.
Welcome all the guests of the Toastmaster. Today we have the meeting 6 TPMT 469. So good evening, all the distinguished guests, and I would like to tell about my experience from when I came into the kingdom, because that time when I had graduated, right now I am posted in Saudi Arabia, and even I join the meeting every week from the Saudi Arabia. So as an engineer, I'm working in a reputed company, Saudi Aramco. So my journey when I grew up and when I was mature, become and when I got the graduated in my graduation. So due to the lack of received the less rank in my engineering, to my father told me that time, why did you not go for the civil branch? And I said, the father, because the rank is not that much when I got all India rank, less than that what he was expecting from me. So even though I got managed to get a seat in engineering college, I was expecting civil engineering. So that time I got in the mechanical engineering background. When I had started my journey from the first year to up to fourth year journey, then I used to always think why I chose the mechanical, not civil. So since beginning, when I have done my graduation and after I got selected one of the company in Pune, but that time I was not happy with my branch as well. But even though I was getting experience and from basic scratch to advanced, and I met several people around that time, even managed to get an interview several companies. I was trying to quit the job because I was not happy and that much package was not enough for me. So then somebody encourages me. So you have now enough experience, now almost 6 months have done the job. So one of the company I went to Mercedes-Benz in Pune-based company and one of the reputed company in Pune. So this is like related to automotive sector. And that time they invited me for an interview. Then I went to there. They asked me the one question: what's if we will hire you, what will you do for us to develop the company? So one of the biggest like at that time I was thinking this question came to me and asking expectation. That time I was not bit mature and more enough experience to think, elaborate and more and enhancement of the future of the things of the companies and technologies, anything. Because Mercedes-Benz is the one of the biggest company in automotive sector. It's from the Germany-based company, and then they always used to manufacture the sports car. So I suggested them, see, I am just a fresher and I don't have that much experience in that time. So if I will selected you, what the role you would like to play with this company, and what you give us the more time to develop the design. So I told, see, I am a strong one of the things in mechanical, which I have done in my graduate. So he said, what you'd like to tell about your major project? So I explained them. I have done radial engine assemble, not the physically, because radial engine used to have the big engine, and they used to use in the aeroplane, by the way, to fly the aeroplane. So radial engine always used to have the odd number of cylinders. So I explained them, we have done this major project and we got good success and we learned lots of things. And we use two of the reputed software, which is the very as well as incoming cutting edge technologies, modern days. So that is called the ANSYS, and the one is the finite element analysis. So I explained everything, and they got satisfied. And even though they put into the waiting list, so we will let you know, Hussein. Right now, I can't let you know immediately. There is some certain procedure for the company which is beyond our expectation to tell you in front of the candidate. So whatever it will become outcome, we will let you know through the email and everything. So uh, during that time, and they have given. I got an opportunity from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, one of the company. They have given me the opportunity to go through the online interview, and I started to attend an interview that time. I got selected that time for that company. Even the package was quite good. So then I decided to go abroad. Then my parents told me, "You are too young. You will go abroad. What you will do there?" And they're getting afraid. So I told, "Let's see what will be happen. Life is unfair. Managed to survive. Everybody have to do something for their future and to earn make money." So I decided to go further to the kingdom, and after getting an experience more, so now finally I got selected in one of the best companies in the world, Saudi Aramco, which is the reputed company in the world related to oil and gas sector. And nowadays, what I learned from the since beginning to now advanced level, so don't listen to anybody what they are telling to you. So always avoid from the negative people who is feeding you the negative whatever wish to you in your mind, and encourage yourself to better, to do the better in future. So I learned lots of things from the big companies, and I still, because knowledge is never ever end. You will even get old 60 and 70, you will learn everything. So that's the thing. It came to my attention. I always encourage to everyone, even though all of my friends and they wish to encourage me also, and they always try to go beyond our their expectation. So nowadays, I think lots of things are getting changes in the around the world. So whatever we have the background, even engineering, civil engineering, other things, whatever they are learning. So I would like to suggest anyone, they must have to try and to advance themselves, whatever the courses available and latest technologies in the globe, and try to enhance their capacities to get more money and make more money. And definitely opportunities will never ever end. So this is the depends on the person to person how they are capable to get and grab the opportunities in the world, and in the anywhere in the wherever they are staying. So that's the thing. It brings me into my presentation. Thank you, distinguished guest Toastmaster. Right, thank you, thank you.
Join me in congratulating Toastmaster Hussain for that wonderful speech. Have a huge round of applause. Let's show some applause. I'm not asking you to show love. I'm just asking you to show applause, everyone. Thank you so much. We will now take 1 minute to write feedback to Toastmaster Hussain. I often say that when you write feedback, praise in public, criticize in confidence. So if you have feedback for his improvement, give it to him one to one. If you had something that you absolutely loved about a speech, say it out on the gentle chat. I'll give you 1 minute. Timer, give me 1 minute. Show me a card after 1 minute. And while that is happening, I would request people to please turn on their cameras. Let us see your faces. Let us know that you guys are participating and, not watching reels behind a camera. Been there, done that. Not proud of it. Anuradha can't be watching reels because she's on a mobile phone, so she can either be watching reels or. Plus, she's a grammarian. Is 1 minute over timer? Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much, timer. If prepared speeches show us the results of commitment, I guess table topics reveals the courage behind it. Because table topics ask us to step forward without preparation, trust ourselves, and speak anyway. After all, commitment is not about having all the answers, it is about willing to answer the call. And as I often say, when the stage calls, you answer. Our table topic master joins us today from Eloquent Toastmasters. To me, she's less of a guest and more of a Toastmaster, Turning Point Toastmasters family member. She was the Toastmaster of the evening last meeting and the table topic master in this one. If that is not commitment, I don't know what is. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Komal Singh. Let's have a huge round of applause, Komal. Let's have a very quick audio video check.
Am I audible clearly?
You are audible, you're visible, your head is getting cut off at the top. Just lower the camera a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. Not that much of a an expert when it comes to camera angles. Maybe Anand can guide you better, but from my angle, that's fine. Go ahead.
Is it visible now?
Anand, would you want to?
Yeah, it's good to go.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rupinder. Very good evening, fellow Toastmaster and our esteemed guest. Now, I would like to ask you how many of you love surprises? Can I show your hands? Well, this section is for all of you. This is one of the most exciting part of the meeting, table topic section, where I'll share with you random topic and you have to think on your feet and speak from your heart. So the best part is guests can also participate. But before starting this section, I would like to share with you few ground rules that we follow here. So you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, you will see green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, you will see yellow card. And at 2 minutes, you will see red card. And that time you have to start wrapping up your speech and you will get the grace period of 30 seconds. So who will be my first volunteer who is excited to participate? Yes, Animes. Thank you so much. So for you, the topic is what is important? Talent or commitment? Talent or commitment, Toastmaster Animesh?
Thank you so much, Madam Table Topics Master, for this lovely topic. By the way, for that. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Thank you. So, Madam Table Topics Master, commitment is what's important. You could be talent. You could be the most talented person on earth for all we care. But if you cannot commit, if you cannot be consistent, commitment means consistency. And if you cannot be consistent in your efforts, talent doesn't matter. That's all I can say. Talent gets you through the door. Talent gets you the seat, but commitment makes sure you can hold on. That's it. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much. 100% I agree with you. Consistency is, of course, more important than talent. Who would be my next volunteer? Who would be like to participate? Anybody from guest? Yes, Sushan.
Let's give chance to someone who's not spoken yet. So we've got Harshit, we've got Jaspreet. We can start with them. Then, if we run out of people who haven't spoken, then we can move on to the people who have a role. So
Yes, Hussein, I'll come to you. Let's like whoever not spoken, so we will give them first chance. So Jaspreet, for you, the topic is one habit.
Wait. What did we just learn? Audio video check first, always. Wait for
Okay.
the spotlight, wait for the audio video check, then announce the topic. Don't be in a rush. Table topic speakers, you interject. You ask for audio video check first.
Can you speak anything, Toastmaster Jaspreet?
Jaspreet, say a longer sentence for us.
Yes, but slightly low. Your voice is low. Please speak again.
Jaspreet, you'll need to adjust your mic because you're barely audible.
Or you can remove your mic if you can.
I'm audible?
Yes, you are.
Now you're.
Okay.
Yes. So now, Jaspreet, for you, the topic is one habit you are trying to build. One habit you are trying to build. Toastmaster Jaspreet. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. One habit that I am trying to build from last few months is working on my perseverance. So what I figured out in the last couple of years is there are many things that I started, and those were started at a very high note. But as someone says that it's very important to carry on your aspirations as well as your purposes. If you don't do it, then you won't end up at the right spot. So that's what I realized that when I started looking at some of my career goals, and I was nowhere close to achieving them. Then I figured out that the main ingredient that was missing from all of my goals is the perseverance. Because the moment I see a catchy goal, I try to jump onto that, and as a result, my previous goal on which I had a high purpose, I kind of end up in the middle of it. So now what I figured out, and I take a oath that I'm going to work on the perseverance aspect for all of my goals, whether it's Toastmaster, whether it's my CFA communication, as well as my financial analysis skills. So I'm right now working on those. And to work on those aspects, I have started doing a journaling on those so that in case I again lose a fear of it, then I can look at the original plan and I can start keep on following it. And that's the engine that I'm trying to reach.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Now, who would be my volunteer? Who would like to participate? Yes,
Harshit.
Harshit. Let's have a audio video check, Harshit.
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. So, for you, the topic is one promise you made to yourself. One promise you made to yourself, Harshit. Over to you.
Okay. ठीक. So, we all know that hard work is not glamorous. Hard work is boring. Hard work doesn't give you any entertainment or a dopamine rush. But hard work is what that remains till the end. The commitment, the sheer will to do the boring thing every day, to do the same thing every day when you do not want to wake up or just stay in the bed. One promise that I did myself is to do that boring work, is to do that hard work, no matter any walk of life, any situation that I face, whether it's my work, whether it's upskilling, whether it's going to gym every day if I don't feel like, even if it is a leg day, I don't want to skip it. If it's looking for a new job opportunity, trying to learn a new skill, or even joining a Toastmaster video, Toastmaster meeting, if I don't feel like, if I'm sick. But commitment is something, and consistency is something that takes you to the roads, to the destinations that you never expected to have. A promise that I do myself to every day is to push through the boring work every day. A promise that I always keep myself testing if I can push through the limits, if I can do something better, what I feel, even that is perfect. So I go ahead every day, pushing the limits, and let's see how far we can go. One of the quotes that Mr. Rupinder quoted today by Vince Lombardi, he was the founder, or not even founder as I can remember, but a main prominent figure in NFL, National Football League of America. He was the coach of Green Bay Packers. The team lost so many matches in first 2 seasons that there was no expectation that he would ever turn back. He was famous for his speeches. And the one famous quote that I remember, winning is not everything, it's the only thing. So push through the limits. Let's see what we can do at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can totally relate to it. Like making yourself coming out of your comfort zone and taking action. So that is all gives you growth in your life. Thank you so much. Now, who would be participating next? Okay, Toastmaster Shatish. So, Shatish, can we do audio video check first?
All
Can you speak a little longer sentence?
Satish, it's all right. You want to go next?
You are on mute.
He has muted because there is some disruption in the background. Satish, it's all right. We will go the next topic with you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Are you available?
Yes, yes. Formal.
Satish, are you available now?
Yeah.
A lot of background noise.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with the next speaker.
Yes. Who would be participating next?
Aarti Kabra wants to go.
Aarti. Okay, Aarti, can we do audio video check?
Now I can see Aarti.
Hello. Can you see me?
Yes, I have spotlighted.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Komal.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Can you hear me properly because I'm wearing the headphone?
We can hear
Hello?
you. Aarti.
Audible.
We can hear you. You are audible.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is powerful, words or action? What is powerful, words or action? Yes, Aarti.
Yep. I think, I mean, for me, both the things are powerful. Words are also powerful, and the action, of course, are the powerful. The words, when they are spoken in a very positive and uplifting way, can boost somebody's moral confidence and can make him or her to go through the hard work and perseverance to achieve or to go through the process. And if those same words are very humiliating and very degrading and very insulting, the same person, even with the capability, can't achieve or even will think multiple times even to get into any task, like whether it is relationship, a new job, a new assignment, a project, or I mean, you can say many aspects of life. So the words, if somebody has spoken to you and you have spoken to someone else, they are positive or negative, they do have a lot of power. They do hold a lot of power. A lot of wars or breakdown or breakups and relationship troubles primarily happen because of the more excessively you use the negative words. And the action, I mean, your bodily language, how are they count as action? So how energetic you are, how welcoming you are to others, they do make a powerful impact. And how lousy, tired, or sleep deprived one is when you are doing presentation, the impact of that presentation reduces because of your body reaction. Or in different aspects, the words will have a both of them have their own impact. So I think I can say if like we look at as action as the more impactful thing, sometimes we see the two people, just like politicians you can name. Some of them will have their agendas or portfolios and saying that they will do XYZ promises, they will promise, but never take the action. So that is like to the people, it is not, I mean, the commitment is not, I mean, how you say the commitment is basically the small actions taken towards what you have promised. So that is not fulfilled. So that word won't have much power. But at the same time, if that word, which is very highly promised and acted upon, then they will take the anybody, the politicians, the teacher, the student, any professional to a very highest level of his own path. That's what I think. The action, words followed by the action is more important. The same thing, promise to yourself and act upon that promise. That's what Sir also said, that is the commitment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aarti, for sharing your thoughts on it.
We also have Toastmaster Davinder Singh. He's a past table topics champion, if I'm not mistaken. Davinder, if that is you, please unmute yourself so that we can give you a topic.
Hi, TM Rupinder. I'm driving car. So if next topic
Okay,
is available.
let's have one more topic and then Davinder and then we close. Okay, Koma?
Yes, yes. Okay. So,
Anuradha has raised her hand. Let's give it to Anuradha.
yes. Anuradha, let's have a audio check first.
Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Perfect. So for you, the topic is, when was the last time you tried something new? When was the last time you tried something new? Anuradha, over to you.
So, in my entire journey of life, I think the whole theme is about trying something new. When I started my life journey until today, it's been just one city where I have settled, which is Delhi, and just 10 years of time span until like apart from this, I have moved my cities, my schools, my universities every year. And the reason for doing that is my father had a transferable job. The things that I've learned when I tried new school, new city is change is the only constant thing. And once you adapt or learn to that change, the nature of getting involved into something new get inbuilt into your veins, and it will help you in your entire journey of lifetime, whether it is learning, whether it is career, motherhood, any aspect of life. It helps you everywhere. Another aspect where I try to learn or try to inculcate new behavior is I try to learn one new skill every year in my professional journey. every year I try to spend 1 or 2% of my income into my learnings. So this is how I want to upskill myself so that I can be up to date as per the new technologies, as per the new uh, communication skills that I need to acquire in my professional life. Not only as a professional, I try to learn, but also as a mother, I try to learn and inculcate new skills which I can transfer on or pass on to my children. So I think this is the most relevant topic that I could have got, trying something new, which I am doing since my childhood. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I think, yes, learning is very important, and we whole life we learn something new in our life. So thank you so much. Devendra, are you ready for the topic now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, thank you so much. So for you, the topic is which one you choose, success or peace of mind? Success or peace of mind? Over to you, Toastmaster Devendra.
Success or peace of mind. It's just like asking whether I like my right eye or left eye. Both are important at their given point of time. You cannot be successful if there is no peace of mind, and you cannot have peace of mind if there is no success. Let me share an example with you. In March 2026, this year only, I went to Udaipur with my family, and for a change, I took beer all 4 nights there, all 4 days, and it was too much for me. And it caused me my peace of mind because I am not habitual to this kind of thing. Generally, I take, but that is once per week. But there, 4 days, 4 evening, and 4 times I was drinking. So when I came back, I had lost my peace of mind. So I decided that I would go for a 30-day alcohol break. Initially, it was tough because whenever Saturday came and my family was enjoying, I was the only one left out. And I was feeling that if I've taken the right decision or not. But after 15 days, there was a cocktail party in my family, there was a family function. But then at that point of time, I did not feel the need, I did not feel the urge to have a drink there. And that amounted to me as a success that this thing cannot control me. I can also control over this thing. So there was peace of mind as well as the success. So if you ask me this question, whether peace of mind or success, I would say both are important and both are relevant. One thing cannot exist at the expense or at the cost of another. Friends, in your life as well. If you think peace of mind or success, all these things are complementary. These are all positive adjectives. So choosing one at the cost of another, it may not happen. This is all my perception that I've shared with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing such a wonderful your story. And in yes, of course, both are very important in our life. Now, who would be participating?
I think we should close. Yeah.
Okay.
This was the last topic, 6 topics overall. Launching a poll. Please proceed, Komal.
Okay, should we take one more?
No, we should
Nope.
close
Okay,
and
okay.
you hand it over.
Thank
TM
you.
has said that we should close. Poll is launched.
Okay, let's have a huge round of applause for everybody who has participated. And thank you so much. Now I will hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rupendra. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Komal. That was a wonderfully conducted table topic session. You explained it very well. I couldn't have done it better. Now, one of the table topics, it reminded me, or the table topic was words or actions, and I think Toastmaster Anuradha got the table topic. It reminded me of this powerful quote from Abraham Lincoln. I'm trying to remember it the best I can. It starts as commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. It is the words that speak boldly of your intentions and the actions that speak louder than words. It is making the time when there is none, coming through time after time after time, year after year after year. Commitment is the stuff character is made of, the power to change the face of things. I particularly love the closing line. It is the daily triumph of integrity over skepticism. Fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, prepared speeches showed us the commitment to preparation. Table topics demonstrated commitment to courage. And now the general evaluation section reminds us of the commitment to improvement. Because excellence is not achieved by doing things once, it is achieved by doing a little better each time. It is my honor to present our general evaluator, Toastmaster Pooja. Pooja, let's do a very quick audio video check.
Am I audible and visible?
You're audible, you're visible, and like always, you're incredible.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rupinder. So it was an incredible and amazing and lively meeting. So once, please a round of applause for everyone for this beautiful meeting. So now before going for my tag team, let's start the evaluation section with our first evaluator of our prepared speeches, that is Toastmaster Vivek. So Vivek, a quick audio video check.
Yes, am I audible, Pooja?
Yes, so Toastmaster Vivek is going to evaluate Toastmaster Hussein's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Vivek.
Yeah, firstly, thank you, Hussein, for showing your journey today. It takes courage to talk about failure openly, and you did that. Hussein, your vocab was simple and clear. Every word was easy to flow. No confusion for the audience. Secondly, your eye contact was strong too. You are you connected well with the audience throughout the speech. This matter because right at the start you look nervous, but by the time you reach the middle of your speech, you settled it and your eye contact was carried the message well. That recovery is exactly what built audience trust. Now, two things to work on. First, tone, hand gestures, and vocal variety. Right now, your hand stays mostly still, and your tone stays same level through most of the speech. Here, how you can fix it. Next time, practice pick two or three key lines in your speech and continuously add a hand movement like showing big and directions or tone. Slow down and lower your voice on serious points. Then speech up and raise exciting points. Also try standing and moving a little on stage instead of staying in one motion. But overall, Hussein, your message landed well. Failure is the pillar of success. Come through clarity, and that's not easy for an early speaker to pull off. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vivek. Now, just one confusion. Shall I start the table topic evaluation and then I call tag team at the last?
Yes, if you did table topics evaluation, then you start with the table topics evaluation and then you call tag team.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's start with table topics. So first, our table topic master, Toastmaster Komal Singh. So the lovely topics you have chosen, Komal, and the best part was the topic was revolving around the theme. And I think it was a good thing whenever the topics revolving around the theme. I think it is the entire meeting is like, going in the flow, and really, really amazing topics you have chosen. So a round of applause for Toastmaster Komal. And let's start with our table topic speakers. So our first speaker was Toastmaster Animesh. So he's really amazing speaker. Whenever I listen to him, I just amazed. Uh, but I was expecting more from his speech today. But he was talk about like how the commitment is important and what consistency matters. These all things he has talked about, and it was nice. But I was looking for some story, like as always he add in his speeches. So Animesh, next time whenever you're speaking, please add some story. We definitely would love to learn from that. Our next speaker was Jasprit. So Jasprit was talking about his goals, he and he's all what and all things he's start working and he's working on. And one thing he was talking about, that he started journaling, and which I love doing it, and I think it was a good message. And what I observed, Jasprit, like while speaking continuously, you were just looking down. You are not looking on the camera, and I think it was just losing the impact what you were speaking, and your voice was not little clear. Might be it was due to the device you were using because of that. So I think next time whenever you're speaking, make sure that you look into the camera and just work on your device so that we can listen you properly, so that it will be more impactful. Rest everything was really good. Our next speaker was Harshit. So Harshit, I love the message what you have conveyed through your speech, and you were talking about that doing boring work is good, and we should not go towards the dopamine rush, and doing boring work always give the productive results, and you will always try to push yourself to do some boring work because it's lead towards consistency and hard work and doing things. Because most of the time we just, nowadays we are distracted in this distracted world, and we are just looking for instant gratification, and you are focusing on the doing the things which gives long lasting results. So like going to the gym or doing some working on some skill set, these all are boring work, but it gives a long lasting impactful result. So the great message what you have delivered, Harshit. Little bit more, what I suggest, if you can work on your expressions, because it can be more cheerful and more impactful if you would have worked on your facial expressions or your hand gestures. It would be more impactful. Rest everything was good. Our next speaker was Aarti. So Aarti's topic was word have power or actions. And she was talking about that, yes, word have power, and she connected action with energy, body language, and presentation, and which is really my topic is, and I really, really resonated with it. Yes, definitely the word has power, but when it is presented well through actions, it has the really great impact. So the both are important. That was a message from Aarti. So message was loud and clear. So Aarti, just one suggestion: whenever you are delivering your speech next time, make sure that you put your camera position properly. Like there was a space whenever from your head to the total screen, and your voice, it can be like little bit voice modulation you can work on, so that it will be more impactful. And rest everything was good. Next speaker was Anuradha. So Anuradha's center message was very clear. She has focused on that she spent 1 to 2% on working on her new skills every day, and she spent like 1 to 2% of her income to enhancing her skill set. So that was, I think, one of the learning for all of us, that whatever we are earning, we need to spend 1 to 2% at least to learn and acquire some new skill set, which is important for our life. So I don't have any feedback for Anuradha. So it was amazing speech, Anuradha. Then our table topic winner, as our Toastmaster Rupinder said, the winner. So the way he has handled the topic, because it was the topic like which is important, success or peace of mind, little bit controversial and little bit tricky, but the way he has handled the topic, I just love the topic and learned that if I get this kind of topic, how I need to tackle that. And he has just given the conclusion with the story, sharing his personal story, which is connected really, really well for all of us, that both are important and they can't exist on the cost of other. This is the line which he said at the last, and it was really, really stuck in my heart. And the one thing, that's he was traveling on the car, so that's what it's like, lighting was not proper and we are not visible, and might be because of that hand gestures and hand movement are also not sort of visible. But next time, whenever you are taking the speech, we are delivering it, make sure that you are on the calm place so that we can see, and your hand gestures and body movements, so that it can be impactful. And the last speaker was it was Vivek. I'm sorry, I just missed the name.
Davinder was the last one.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much. So next, our this was the evaluation for our table topics. So shall I start evaluation for entire meeting? Okay.
Tag team.
After the auxiliary
team.
reports.
Okay, thank you so much. So now I would love to call on the stage our tag team for evaluation and submitting their reports. So first of all, I would love to call our timer, Toastmaster Renu. Please come on the stage and submit your report. Toastmaster Renu.
Am I audible to all?
Yes, you're audible. Over to you.
Thank you. So the time report is, let me start with Hussein, prepared speaker. Hussein spoke for 7 minutes 46 seconds, and Vivek, speech evaluator, he complete his evaluation in 1 minute 30 seconds. The target time is 2 to 3 minutes. So next time try to add a little more contact and use the full time, Vivek. And now come to the table topic. Animesh Das, take 1 minute 5 seconds. Jaspreet took 1 minute 40 seconds. Harshit took 2 minutes 32 seconds. Aarti spoke for 3 minutes 36 seconds. Aarti, which is you spoke too longer than the required 1 to 2 minutes. Please try to stay within the time. And Anuradha spoke for 2 minutes 7 seconds, and Devendra spoke for 1 minute 58 seconds. That's all my report. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Renu, for the beautiful report. So a round of applause for Toastmaster Renu for evaluation. Now I would love to call our second role player, and that is AHA counter. And I would love to call Toastmaster Ashmit on the stage to submit the report.
Hi, I hope that I'm audible now.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay.
Over to you.
More than audible now.
Oh,
we can
okay.
practically see you.
So first of all, I would like to congratulate all for the beautiful efforts. And most speakers maintained good fluency, I would say. When filters did appear, they were usually during transitions, or they were trying to search for next idea. A useful tip that I have for everyone for the next time is, when you are not finding any word, you are searching for an idea, try to have a confident pause rather than filling the silence with an or ah. Silence makes you appear thoughtful, while filters make you sound uncertain. So here is the report for the counter. So first of all, Hussein, 7 hours. Komal, only 1. That is amazing. And Animesh did an incredible job with 0 hours. Jaspreet had 4 hours in his speech. Harshit, only 1. Aarti, 14. Anuradha had 3. Davinder and Anant did an incredible job with 0 hours. Vivek had 3 hours and Pooja 9. So every speech was incredible, and thank you so much for the opportunity. Bye.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashmit, for submitting the beautiful report and doing evaluation. So the round of applause for Toastmaster Ashmit. Now I would love to call our third role player, that is grammarian. Toastmaster Anuradha, please come on the stage and submit your report. Please check audio and video.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. So my report for a grammarian for the day is the first prepared speech delivered by Hussein. I think it was a wonderful message delivered by him that learning is a lifetime skill, which I completely agrees to. And the second message he delivered was take your decisions independently, do not get impacted by others. The areas of improvement that he can focus on is the use of articles. I think there was few instances where the was used, where we could have avoided it. For example, the civil, the mechanical. There were few missing linking verbs in the sentences, which Hussein can improve on. There were few tense mistakes that all of us can improve on while we are speaking. Sometimes we miss the time instance and miss the verbs or the tenses that we should use. So few areas of improvement here. For example, my parents are afraid we should have used the parents were afraid because it was a narration of the story, past time story. Then on the table topics, I would call out that I observed very less grammarian mistakes, but few good phrases that all of us can use. For example, the table topic master Komal used, think on your feet and speak from your heart. I think this was a line which touched me. For Animesh, I did not have any observation. It was a wonderful delivered table topic. For Jaspreet, there were few words which I loved. Catchy goals. Assurance. There were few connecting words which were missing in Jaspreet's speech. I think he could have worked on those areas. For Harshit, I observed few good usage of words. For example, pushing the limits. And again, I'm reiterating the saying third time. Willing is not everything. It is the only thing. And I am just reiterating it so that it can get into the nerves and subconscious mind of everyone, as this is the theme of the day. With Devender, I have observed success or peace of mind. Success and peace of mind are complementary. They cannot go independently. And I love this sentence and quote, and I'll try to inculcate in my day-to-day behavior and observation. I think that's the overall report for the grammarian of the day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anuradha. So this was our tag team. So our rounds of applause for our entire tag team for doing a wonderful job. So now the evaluation of entire meeting. So let's start with the SA, and that is role played by Toastmaster Vivek. And it was really, really amazing. And first thing is that he has accepted on the spot role and then doing a wonderful job. And that was like, I have played so many times this role, but I don't think so I have done a great job like Vivek did. So it was like the energy he has put it in the role, and the way he has introduced the entire meeting, and the way he has started, it was incredible. So good job, Vivek, the way how you have started the meeting. I just love that. Now the next part is the theme of today's meeting, and that was commitment. And I think it is the amazing theme, and it has grabbed the attention of everybody. And I think so many new people have joined, and other people also have joined. And who was the TMOD? The Toastmaster Rupinder. I think listening him is always a master class. I was noting his quotations, whatever he was telling during the sessions, and means it is so many golden nuggets was there that I was not able to note down so many quotations and the things whatever he said, but some of which I love most and I was able to do it. The first thing which he said, that put your people first, then process and profit. I think most of the time the people who are on the leadership role or who are leading people just forget their people. They just focus on the profit without thinking of the people. And that's what there is a disconnection between the team, people, and the profit. And this is the beautiful line. I think I'm gonna not only use it, but on always I will work on it when I'm going to work with people. So thank you so much for sharing this. And then second thing, what I love he shared about the why the person at the top need to understand what the last person of the team is doing, the simplest work the person is doing. And I think same thing Mahatma Gandhi also said, that we need to work on for those people who are at the last stage of the hierarchy. I think same thing, something like that he also said. So I think that this is the way of developing something or improvement. Whenever we want to improve something, either it is country, either it is a team, either it is a family, we need to think about that last person. And even though same thing goes with the communication also, like if we want to communicate well, we need not to focus on the person who know all vocabulary and all the things. We need to understand the person who was the weakest person sitting in the group of the people. If that person can understand your message, I think everybody can understand that message. So it was really, really amazing. And then one last, which I love, that is commitment is not about fulfilling what we promise, but what we keep repeating, what we keep doing it, that is commitment. So amazing masterclass about commitment. These are the three golden nuggets which I'm taking away with me from today's session. So thank you so much for this beautiful topic, and the way you have connected it, never felt that we are just sitting in some webinars. It is really, really deeply connected. So thank you so much. So now the next is evaluator, and that is Vivek. So again, Vivek, you have done a wonderful evaluation about Hussein's speech. You talk about all the good part, whatever he has given in the speech story. And then you have given the like vocal variety and gesture, which he needs to work on, areas of improvement. And you have talked about like how he can add gestures, vocal variety, and expressions to make his speech impactful. So I think it was good. And I think little bit encouragement, words of encouragement, if he would have you would have added, it will be good. then you can add some areas of improvement, because I don't know, but I think it was his first speech. So I think he needs some words of encouragement, so that encouragement, motivation you can give him, so that it will help him to come back and deliver his second speech. And but that overall evaluation was good. So thank you for doing that, Vivek. Then next, come to our meeting timings. We have started on time, as always we do that. And then our tag team. So first, our tag team, the timer Renu. So Renu, you have done a great job. You have shared the timing cards. Sometimes there was a fluctuation, there was little delay sort of, but might be due to some device issues or because of handling issues. Because of that it happens. But just one suggestion, like if you can write the timings in Excel, and you just show to the participant or speakers, it will be good for them to note down their timings and where they disqualified or whether they qualified. It will be easy for them to understand. And second thing is that whenever you are sharing your report, or you are speaking something, try that if you can switch on your camera, because it is highly impactful when you switch on your camera and speak or deliver some evaluation or something. It will be really connected with the people. It's like you are talking to them. So please do that if possible next time. Rest, everything was good. So thank you so much for sharing your report, Renu. And then our next role player was Ashmit, AHA counter, Toastmaster Ashmit. So Ashmit, there was no word of the day, I think, in today's meeting. That was missing. And you have talked about pauses. You have given the tip to them that how they can counter the fillers and fillers and the crush word, if they can use the pauses. I think most of the filler words I have used, and I have to work on my silences and pauses. And the same thing goes with you, Ashmit. If you can make a Excel file and you can show the words, whatever the words they have used and whatever the filler words they have used, so it is easy for them to note down all those things and work on the next improvement. And the same thing goes with you also. Like if you can switch on your camera while delivering your evaluation or feedback, it will be easy for the speakers to connect with you and to work on them next time onwards. Then our next role player was grammarian Anuradha. So Anuradha, it was really, really a good evaluation what you have done. The first thing which I love about it, you have appreciated all the speakers, and that was good. And you have talked about areas of improvement, and it was little detail. You have talked about articles, linking verb, tenses. These all things you have talked about. You have appreciated people who have uses the phrases, who have uses the good words. So good job, Anuradha. And just one suggestion, like the same suggestion, like if you can make a Excel file, so that might be some people who are just listening and just watching the meeting, some of the good words might be they can see and they can note down and they can use in the next usage. So it would be good for them. So that's all from my side for this tag team. So thank you, tag team. And I think overall it was good and lively meeting, and I have learned so many new things today. So thank you so much, everyone. That's all my report. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Rupinder Singh.
You spent a lot of time singing my praises and trying to recollect my quotes. You didn't have to, because I am sharing a URL with you on chat. That is the script of my Toastmaster of the meeting. Feel free to reuse it. Just do a file, make a copy, and feel free to use it for yourself. Let's very quickly vote for the best auxiliary role player. As I continue, so before I close, let us all commit to three things: the commitment to prepare, the courage to continue, and the determination to improve. Every journey begins with a small step. My small step this year, this Toastmasters year, is to earn a triple crown. The last time I got it was in 2019. To earn a triple crown, a Toastmaster completes 3 educational level in any path, in any pathway. But I want to take that commitment one step further. I'm willing to help any Toastmaster in this club or outside to achieve a triple crown this year. I commit to being a better version of myself, and I commit to helping you become a better version of yourself. So before we leave tonight, I have just one question for each one of you. What is stopping you from being committed to being the best version of yourself? It has been my privilege and honor to serve as the Toastmaster of the meeting. I now hand it back to our very distinguished Toastmaster, presiding officer, Anant Katyayani.
Thank you, Rupinder. Let's have a round of applause for not just Rupinder, but for entire battery of role players and speakers. A special round of applause for those who had the courage to raise their hand and take part in table topics. Because I see there are a string of people who kept the video off, probably their first time ever in a Toastmasters meeting. Your fear, your hesitation, I completely empathize with. So right now is the time when you finally get a chance to speak and share your impression of the overall meeting. Keep it in mind that after a long time, those who are regular over here, you guys did not see me playing any roles. I did not. Today, everything was managed by the club members and club officers. There is also a palpable nervousness, jitteriness among some of our role players today, which is a happy coincidence for me because many of them, or almost most of them, are attempting their respective roles for the very first time. So round of applause for the first time evaluator, first time general evaluator, first time, I believe, the R counter or grammarian, and first time in a long time for doing nothing. A round of applause for presiding officer as well. Let's ask in this order. I will ask Rachit, then Abhishek, then Davinder, and then Ashmeet. If I'm pronouncing your name correctly, pardon me if not. In this order, I will come to you. Quickly share in a sentence or two, what did you like the most about the meeting today? What would you like us to improve? Let's start with Rachit. Rachit, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Possible to switch on the camera now?
Actually, I am okay. Wait. Yeah, am I visible?
Yeah, you seem to be driving, right?
No. I am stationary. Wait.
Okay, no worries. We can see the outline, so no worries. This is less for us and more for you to come out of the shell. Please tell us.
Yeah. So it was a great meeting, and I loved the confidence and the openness that you guys brought, and I like the whole concept, the meeting concept where everyone will be sharing the prepared speeches, and the table speaks part was like on point. Like that's it from my side.
So since the theme is commitment, do I have your commitment to come again the next week and this the next time raise hand in the table topics?
Yeah, sure.
I'll hold you to that commitment. I also want to acknowledge the person who brought Rachit to the meeting today, Toastmaster Vivek. Great, Vivek. Let's go to Abhishek now. Abhishek, how was your experience here today, buddy? While you guys are at it, please respond on this one poll as well. The best among TMOD, the TTM, and the GE. Yes, Abhishek, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are. But now, yeah, I can see you. Your screen seems to be frozen.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So, okay. Okay. So, for attending this Toastmaster, so it was very nice, and I really enjoyed the way they spoke very confidently, and even especially they have given a different topics like about the about motivation, like what do you want to do with something in life, or what is your dream that you want to purchase, you want to pursue in life, any career, like whatever opportunities you want to work. So it was really very good of hearing how they well spoke, and even for especially in the even when people speak about different cultures and heritage. So that for me it was really helpful and understanding a little bit. So, and the way they spoke, very understanding and, a good vocabulary words. So I really, enjoyed it, like, the way they spoke, in communicating with eye contact and understanding. So that's how I really enjoyed this, this attending this first time Toastmasters. So, I like to talk about something very easy topic, very, and even especially difficulties I have not able to know anything, like about that little bit much, but I really enjoyed the Toastmasters.
Fantastic to hear, Abhishek. What I can say, probably in addition to what you just expressed, is this. Sometimes we practice for the content. Well, the content, of course, comes from life experiences. The more we read, the more we interact, or the more we live life. But the confidence to articulate, that's what we primarily practice over here. So keep coming, keep speaking. I want to see you speaking more and more. And in time, when you make up your mind that you want to challenge yourself with the longer content and longer speeches and make sense out of it, just like Vivek or Pooja or Hussein are doing today, be a member. But before you make that decision, at least a couple of meetings, next successive meetings, come here and test yourself out.
Yeah, I will do that, definitely. Sure.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And do watch our past video recordings on YouTube. All our meetings are live streamed, so you guys can watch some of our past meetings as well.
Okay.
Good.
Definitely.
We have Ashmeet over here. Ashmeet.
Yeah.
Hi, Ashmeet.
Hi. So I would say overall this meeting was really nice. Everyone spoke really well. And as I was counting through the ums and the ahs, I was surprised that many of them didn't even speak this filler word. And to be honest, it is my dream to not to speak like you all. And overall, I liked the idea and the initiatives that you were pushing people to talk, even when, especially observing that who were the ones that spoke the less, spoke the least, and then you encouraged them to talk. And also, I would say that, I mean, your remembrance, the people who actually incorporated quotes in between was incredible, and how people remembered those quotes was even more. So overall, I loved this meeting, and I'm sure that all of you learned a lot too, like me.
We would love to see you returning again and again as well. I believe you are from TMSL?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you guys are from a club in Delhi. We are neighboring, geography, Gurgaon. However, as you can right now see, we are all scattered across the entire India. I am right now joining from Rajasthan. Someone else is from Bangalore. Someone else from Hisar in Haryana. Someone else from Saudi Arabia. And Pooja again from Lakshmangarh in Rajasthan. So this is the beauty of the platform. I want you to come here again and again and bring some of your club members who would like to take benefit from this experience as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, Ashmi, keep coming. Let's hear from Anuradha as well. Anuradha.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I've been I have an experience of working closely with Anant, and I have the opportunities of attending few sessions with Rupender. And it's always been a very incredible learning experience while listening to these seasoned Toastmasters. And it's a very good opportunity I got today to be part of this meeting, learn from Rupender, Anant, and all of you. That this is a very stable and seasoned club which I have just experienced, and I'll try to inculcate all these learnings in my clubs as well. Thank you for inviting me here.
No, pleasure was sincerely all ours because at the drop of a hat, you volunteered for the role of grammarian, leaving me to enjoy this meeting from a fly on the wall point of view. Thank you so much for allowing me that breathing space today, Anuradha. But I'm sure this experience you can take away in your club and probably encourage them that ups and downs are part of every Toastmaster meeting anywhere in the world. It's how we handle it that proves the mettle of our club members and the club culture. So all the very best to
Definitely.
your presidentship as well. You have a fellow president Rupinder now in the same boat. So probably you guys will work together and bring our members share these physical/online experiences as well.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Do we have Davinder Singh over here for one final feedback from him as well?
Yes, Anant, I read the message of Toastmaster Rupinder, and that single name was enough for me to join the meeting. And interacting with new members was, of course, incredible. Although one thing is scary when someone introduces you that you are a past winner, so it gives extra pressure. Still, thank you, Rupinder, for bringing that pressure. I was
हम इन
thinking
सब
that no one
चीजों से
knows.
ऊपर उठ चुके हैं देवेंद्र। अब कोई मोह माया नहीं, कोई डर नहीं। अब ना
If it
सम्मान का
makes
मोह, ना अपमान का भय।
if it makes a difference, Davinder ji, since you have come here and since you have faced that extra pressure, allow me to announce
No,
that.
this is okay. In fact, sometimes it may so happen that I get a topic and I don't speak well, but that is another because every day is not same. Someday it will happen. Someday I will get a topic, I will speak very well, and someday I will not, and that is
Having
okay.
said
But
that,
I'm speaking. That is the thing. I'm raising hand. That is the thing.
having said that, allow me to announce that the best table topic speaker today goes to Toastmaster Davinder Singh.
Thank you.
So some days you are the fly, some days you are the windshield. Today, pick your choice, but today you are the winner. And as you said, a winner is not someone who gets the most votes or a silverware. The winner is the one who has the courage to raise hand and say, yes, I will give it a shot. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
that spirit, Devinder. Next award I have is for the best auxiliary role player. And the auxiliary role player, okay, this is an extremely close fight. The winner is decided by a whisker of one single vote. Well played, our counter Ashmeet, but the winner today goes to grammarian Anuradha. And finally, the best role player among the Toastmaster of the evening, table topic masters and general evaluator. It was not a landslide. It was again decided by one single vote. In fact, all the three got the votes by one additional to the previous one. So the highest number of votes are awarded by the audience to the Toastmaster of the evening, Rupinder Singh, for a phenomenal theme and a commendable job. Not your best, but better than the rest, as per the audience. Now, the business section of the meeting is done. I just want to close the meeting with one single challenge to all of us. Rupinder purposefully kept the first meeting of this Toastmaster year, July to the next June, themed as commitment. Many of us have joined this club fairly recently, are still part of that new member onboarding group as well. Well, this is specifically for you. I have launched a poll, a form in the group. Please fill that form. Let us know your learning goals. Let us know your short-term and long-term aspirations in the public speaking and leadership journey. Allow us to map a suitable mentor to you accordingly. The faster you do it, the better it will be for your Toastmasters journey. For example, now Vivek has risen very fast, meeting after meeting after meeting, but people who have joined before him, they probably may not have chosen their even first path itself. So how do we plug that gap in? The moment you fill a form, I align a mentor with you as VP Education, and together we help each other out. If the mentor is not available, then VP Education team or the EC helps you out. But primarily, I want you to benefit from the experience of someone who is slightly ahead in this journey. Harshit just joined us as the latest member last week, hasn't got a mentor yet. The moment he fills, we assign a mentor to him as well, in a bunch together, the whole batch. Having said that, Harshit, you have seen how icebreaker speeches work. It's slightly longer answer to a 4 to 6 minute answer to tell me something about yourself. Start writing your speech, buddy. I think we have good enough mentors in animation, Viveks and Poojas and Anants and Rupinders over here who can help you out. So the initiative has to come from the members. I am the VP Education in this very first term, for first meeting of this new term. I'm announcing this. Anyone who needs help, you can reach out to me in this very month. We are soon going to launch the Google Drive, a Google Sheet, where you can, with our help, plan for the next 4 weeks at a go. That way, it will help you out, plan your journey with your mentor as well. The way I have to commend Vivek again publicly over here, he plans for 3 weeks at a time. So his evaluation and feedback, the project that he has picked, so he has planned speech 1, then an evaluation this week, then the speech next week, like that. So we guys need to plan. Let it not be, sparks flying in isolation. Let it be a momentum. All right, folks, and especially you, Animesh, do something in the meeting if you can. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Closing the meeting with a sincere wish to all of you. Rupinder has one final word to say.
In case you are interested in attending an in-person meeting, we have a meeting this Sunday in Sector 45, Gurgaon. If you are around, do come and join us. I don't know how much of a motivation this is, but I will be giving a speech. So you're more than welcome. If you've not heard enough of me today, there's more to come up on Sunday. Thank you so very much, and back to you all.
Thank you, Rupinder, and let us promote this actively in the groups as well. So those who are confused, which meeting, what information is flying through the group, it's okay. I also do it. You also put it on mute. Completely all right. But once in a while, make a frequency on a certain day that, let's say Thursday, you look into the group. You may be looking at an information for the coming Sunday. Watch the group on Sundays. Maybe for the Thursday meeting, you will see a notification over there. So don't let the messages slide by. Watch it and be fairly active in the meeting preparation group. All right. So looking forward to see some nominations flying immediately after this meeting. Looking forward to the next TMOD. My chat GPT game is at an all-time high right now. You give me a photo, you give me a theme, and I will make you an astronaut or God knows what all. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Spend your weekend nicely, safely. Bye.